What's up, guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Casquinha Crypto, and today I have a very nice show for you here. But of course, if it's your first time here, you already know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, become part of the family. I'm working very hard on the channel, and I hope you guys are really enjoying the videos. But I think it's a very important video for the space, for the community space, with somebody explaining some stuff. So understanding crypto, especially in the time that we are constantly now with the bear market, waiting for mainnet and so on and so on. By the way, I'm doing a video. I did a video already. It's probably coming out tonight. It's about the launch of mainnet, if we can do 100x and so on and so on. So it's very, very cool. Just to reinforce the idea, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for comments here, because by commenting, that the algorithm of the YouTube understands that we are live, and we will share the content to other people as well. All right, so I would like to say here, if you guys arrived late here, or you are watching this video later, I'm going to be talking a little bit about ICOs, IEO, IFO, DEX, and so to really have an idea to what it is, if it's a good opportunity to invest when you find things like this. So first, we're going to start here with ICO. I hear about ICO, IDO, IFO. I have no idea what it is. What is it? Something that I should invest? I should put my money in? So initial coins offering, that's what an ICO is, okay? This was the first type of token sale to appear on the market. In an ICO, token are issued and then launched on the market. There are no specific rules. Any person, company, or group can create a token and launch it via an ICO. Therefore, has a high degree of freedom of entry. One thing that we always need to be careful with ICO, that's not every single ICO you're gonna look, it's legit just because it's the blockchain, okay? There's so much rug pull happening now, like especially in the bear market. You see an ICO, people are promoting those meme coins. Oh, these meme coins here, it's gonna be amazing. This safe something, this light, blah, 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 this Shiba safe, blah, blah, blah. It's all scam. They promote this initial coin offering as soon as they launch on Binance Smart Chain, for example. And probably we will see also in the post-chain network as well. I mean, it's impossible to control this. And you go and you put your money in the token, and then you cannot, the contract was made in a way that you cannot take your money out, and so on and so on. So you have to be careful, okay? So through an ICO, investors can issue basically any type of token, and that's the danger. That's why you need to always do your own research and make sure that you understand what it is. For example, there are tokens that giving access to some product or service, like for example, utilities, right? Another ICO can create tokens that represent some real asset, golden real estate or furniture. Finally, the company can raise investment by tokenize part of its assets, turning the token holders into a partner. So you always need to be careful with that. So basically, that's what an ICO is. And it's more simple that this video is, guys. Sometimes it's always good to be reminded about those type of nomenclature and things on crypto, so you always understand, okay? Let's go to another one here. I have another one here. What's an IFO? Well, an initial offering of farms. In general, IFOs works like an ICO, but they also differs from each other. The main one would go towards decentralized finance, which is DeFi, right? With the launch of tokens taking place through decentralized exchange. That's what a DEX is, a decentralized exchange. What's a centralized exchange? Binance is a centralized exchange. Crypto.com, KuCoin, Gate.io, they're all centralized exchange. Decentralized exchange, PulseX, TradeJoe, Uniswap are all these DEX, decentralized exchange, okay? IFOs allows users to purchase token through pre-sales hosted through a DEX. You just understand what DEX means, right? Such pre-sales serve to purchase the token in advance before they are listed for general trading, okay? An IFO gives investors the chance to purchase the token at cheaper price. Currently, for example, the PancakeSwap DEX is one of the main platforms where IFOs take place. So if you go to PancakeSwap here, you will see here, if you go on the three dots, you will see here IFO, and if you click there, you will see that there is some rules here and stuff that you can take part on this initial farm offering. Okay, so basically that's what it is. And then carry on with an IFO. To participate in an IFO or initial farm offering, users must provide liquidity, that is, leave the token on the DEX platform. The value, in turn, it's used to guarantee the purchase of the token during the pre-sale. Typically, the DEX asks for liquidity in a pair of its own token plus the token of the network on which is run. For example, PancakeSwap, we just showed there, IFOs usually request liquidity in the cake BNB pairs. Cake is the PancakeSwap token. Okay, so just that, so you guys know exactly what's going on, right? So another one here, IEO. What is the IEO? Remember, the IEO stands for initial exchange offering. First of all, it's worth pointing out that the origin of these names, acronyms, which paradoxically it is the stock market. All four were inspired by the famous acronym IPOs, which stand for Initial Public Offering. The term is used in the initial market to designate companies that are starting to negotiate the shares in the stock market. Okay, so one thing to learn here, very interesting, that all of these acronyms comes from the stock market. Similarly, the token that goes through this offering are usually just beginning the trading. This is why all these offerings contain the I letter there, which is the initial, for initial, right? After all, these are newly launched tokens by companies or projects that are still in the phase of seeking capitals from investors. Okay, all of these guys, all of these ICO, IDOs, IFOs, they are all projects that are still in the phase of seeking capital from investors. So a good way of doing that is by creating those ICOs, IPOs, IEO, and so on and so on. Okay, so very, very interesting and good for you to know. IDOs, we hear this a lot in the crypto. This is the initial DEX offering. Finally, they are DEX, initial offering. When a token is launched directly on a DEX platform, the token launch in this offering can represent any asset that is traded on the DEX, but the holders have no shareholder right over the entity that issued the token. IDOs can be created to represent not only cryptocurrency, but also any other types of assets. Music, movies, artwork, all can be tokenized and launched on a DEX. This IDO offers companies a tool to engage their communities in an economy that enriches their product and service. allowing them to make smart business decisions about their assets. In some ways, IDOs are similar to the IEOs. The main difference is that is the case of IEOs, companies launch their token and raise funds through a centralized exchange, whereas IDOs take place on a DEX or decentralized exchange. In both cases, trading of the token is immediated once the project is able to raise the funds. Despite being on DEXs, IDOs also have a number of rules, such as the project must pay a huge sum or offer part of the token to launch on the DEX. There is a non-compete policy. The project cannot list its token on other for exchange, for example. The project's creators have very little leeways to control the parameters of the token sales. All in all, the token issuing market has experienced great growth in recent years, from the popularity of the ICOs to the safety of exchange issuance. It is constantly adapting and evolving, far from diminishing. Token offerings are on the way to becoming a new investment option for the cryptocurrency market. Remember, the more things we know and we learn and we comprehend about crypto, better will be your decisions to make an investment in certain projects, in certain IDOs that you don't know. There's so much scams out there. There's so many people trying to rug pull you, to lie to you. And it's very important that you understand what goes behind. It's very important that you get into the communities. It's very important that you speak. It's not only because you heard on YouTube, it's not only because you saw on Twitter, it's not only because you heard that project might be great that you go straight away and start to invest. This is not the way, especially in bear markets, where it's very easily for you to get emotionally attached to your decisions. So understanding crypto in general, even though that you already know all these nomenclaturas, ICOs, IDOs, I know this thing, how it works. It's good to always have somebody to remind you, to reinforce the idea that it's important for you to do your own research in order for you not to get wrecked, for you to understand which kind of project you like and which kind of project you want to jump in first. Okay, I would like, it's Saturday today. I like to be here with you guys and share this content because I believe it's good for the community. I believe it's good for you. It's good for me also. The more I share, the more I learning as well. You always learn by showing, explaining. You learning a lot. I think it's gonna be 1 month of my channel, and I'm getting to my 1,000 subscribe. I think I need another 10 people to have 1,000 subscribes. So I count on you to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoy the video, guys. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Ciao!